And that means we are ready to get started. And yeah, there it is. Immediate tier 2 cracked wall. Monster with an extremely early reset. This is an earth spell. Biggie's going to pick up the earth spell and kill for the blood drum. Except the golden broadsword as well. Oh, but Biggie taking a very early hit from a black skeleton after buying that earth spell. And then blood magicking. That's where the other half a heart went. But Monster here will take the gold broadsword as well. Interesting choice, actually. But should be more or less beneficial, as you're gonna get those juicy gold kills. Monster is whacking on this black skeleton closet, piling up a very significant amount of gold here. Lets the leprechaun get away, but has a broadsword, so the broadsword already a good pick. This gold ring too will definitely help both racers. Except Biggie's swapping off, so Monster is the only one with the gold ring synergy. Not one you see all too often, because you usually don't want to see those. You usually don't want to be on a gold weapon or a gold ring. So just finding those two, pretty nice. Except both races have already swapped off of that combo already, so very short-lived. Monster Racer swapping off to Titanium Harp, using this Fair and Balanced to activate this pain as well. Biggie's just going to take the chicken. We have right Snowbro. So, sure. Saving up for Rat, likely? I don't think there's anything too particular about having Snowbro to the right. Besides up Rat. Leaving space for Rat, which is interesting. It's a pretty new development that we've seen. The whole up Rat thing is Biggie taking a hit. We'll just finish off King Kongo with an Earth Zuma, as they are not gonna get the chest anyways. Let's see what it is for Monster. In purple, there's a transmute spell. Whatever was in black could have been helpful for Biggie. So 2 damage, pseudo 2 damage with this Ring of Pain is not the worst either. He finding a helmet, but we'll keep the explosive one. Having 7 bombs to go with it as well, but there's Move Dig as well. So this is a choice of headgear. Monster having a bit of trouble with this armadillo and tier 2 walls. Has to walk a bit around. But overall good use of Snowbro here to keep enemies at bay. Pretty sure there's a trapdoor on Monster Racer's side, but it just got eaten by a mole. Yeah, I heard that. But you can... yeah. I heard that. That's so cool. Monster taking some pretty big hits. Definitely not insignificant, but... down to 1 heart. And a curse heart. So, pretty much 2. Biggie isn't doing that much better. Has a glass staff now. And has a chicken in tow though, so... those 2 things as Biggie's stream. Okay, good. A red check for Monster. It's just gonna be a torch, but... pretty bad food shop as well. My internet. Is that my internet? That can't be my internet. Unless it is my internet. My internet isn't acting up every so much. But yeah, Ring of Regen next to Food Shop. Biggie is going to continue on, not going to build up here. Food Shop not all that worthwhile. The Ring of Regen though could be pretty good. Yeah, at this point I'm pretty sure it's my internet. That's okay. But solid builds for both racers. Monster Racer swapping off to Pain Blood Rapier. Not the worst, but likely wants something that can deal more damage. Nonetheless, this regen is, along with this Force Armor, should save some valuable time for Monster. That's a damage up on Biggie's end, so Monster finding that could be pretty good. Monster is falling a very tiny bit up behind here. It's definitely not an unsurmountable lead that Biggie has. Good job keeping that Telemonkey at bay for Biggie. I have had too many times where he just got yeeted back to the beginning of a floor after getting grabbed by a Telemonkey, and I'm like, well, okay. Okay. Yeah. Good Pain activation there to kill that Armadillo as well. And that Blade Master. Monster is pushing. Almost completely caught up now. But Biggie is also pushing. A bit tricky dealing with this Blue Dragon here, but should be fine. Yeah, Monster's running the infinite damage. This is a bit dangerous. This is dangerous. Dangerous for Monster. But getting kind of bailed by infinite damage. And risk as well. So a ton of benefits to be going down low. Not sure if Monster's doing it intentionally, but it is possible. Why down Shop Bro though? That's the only bad Shop Bro placement. You can't heal off the boss gold like that. That has to be a mistake. Monster may just want the worst familiar placements so that people talk about Monster's familiar placements. Biggie taking a few hits with this Squega suit, putting the Shop Bro to good use in tandem with the Squega suit. The blood weapon for Monster will allow a bit of healing, but why Shop Bro down? Oh, the water ball blocking the red dragon hit after Monster hits the blood drum. Monster has infinite damage, we'll just wipe out Dead Ringer with that. Monster is, yeah, not in the best of health situations, trying to catch up. And the quick blood drum hit. Needs to be a bit careful with this ogre. But it's pretty much neck and neck. Biggie's struggling a bit with the early hits of the Necrodancer. And it looks like in the race room, biggiemac has a .D of 849, while Monster has a finish of 853. There's a bit of lag on my stream, so I mean, both the streams lagged, but they probably didn't lag the same amount. So they're probably delayed somewhat. I'll refresh them now. So I guess I'll give that to Biggie. Can we get Saf to a return for that down shot, bro? Maybe if we don't talk about it, if we don't talk about Monster's familiar placements, then we'll stop. But yeah, tentative first loot for Biggie then. Monster saying in the race room that going down to infinite damage with the Blood Rapier. Plus risk, but like infinity plus 2 is still infinity. Biggie literally just said that in the race room as well. Great minds think alike. But anywho, we got our next seed entered. Which means we will be underway shortly. Immediate leather armor for both racers. Definitely good to pick up a bit of early protection. Hello there, QB. A bit of trouble with this bat on Monster's end. Oh, even more trouble on Biggie's end. That bat's running away. And there is a carrot in that chest. He taking half a heart of damage. With carrot in tow. A lot of heavy beat enemies on Monster's end. They're coming, and they're coming quickly. Who's the monster who went down, Freddy? I wonder. What is with these fair and balanced for Monster? I mean, did pick up Glass Torch, but they're being a bit overly aggressive, it seems. So Biggie is getting a bit of it too. But that was like 5? And 2 of them before even picking up the Glass Torch. There is a pink shovel. Gotta get the move digs. Another Blood Rapier pickup for Monster. Definitely contemplating what to do in that shop. A good Blast Helm Bomb from Biggie there to prevent themselves from taking a hit. Could have eaten the carrot too, but iframes are iframes. This is a kill for Biggie. Pick up all of these items. Swapping off to quartz. As the fair and balancedness intensifies on Monster's side. Not bad though. They're stuck behind that wall. And Monster Stream. Good job dealing with those ghosts on Death Metal for Monster. This has to be on my end then. I thought my internet was fine. And then I guess not. The internet decided otherwise. But this is a rocket build for both racers. The bit of regen that comes with the Blood Rapier will help as well, but damage is looking dire for Biggie. Shield spell or heavy plate? Yeah, that pretty much is. Heavy plate wins that almost any day. As with that current amount of protection, so racers using the arena, picking up the heavy plate for not too much. We have Rapier with Boots of Ping. That's a pickup, I guess. It's not Ring of Pain. And there goes the Spiked Ears for Monster. In the darkness now. Who knows what lurks? Why is everything in slow motion? Monster Racer going to half a heart, but has a ham in pocket. And my internet sucks. But I fixed everything! How could this be happening again? No, it wasn't even happening like this. I had no problems with buffering streams earlier. It was a completely different internet problem than this. How are we supposed to know who finishes first now? Feels bad. Would be worthwhile for Monster to transmog their weapon, even though it is a 3-1. To better utilize these boots with something. Some good tanks for Biggie to help keep up the speed. That was a pretty big hit though, even with heavy plate. And it seems like damage still is an issue for Biggie. Biggie is pushing super aggressively. Great blast helm usage to get out of jail there. But Monster's already on the same floor. Yeah, this root's a pain with that courage. I did not know it interacted like that. Monster is just gonna gobble up the Squaga suit there. It's eating it. Lots of iron. Squaga suits probably. But yeah, still a damage issue for Biggie. Nothing to alleviate that. Besides courage, which you want damage with courage, not you want courage as a damage substitute. But lots of great tanking. For both racers, really. This heavy plate is being put to very, very good use. Hey, Biggie taking... Look at all of these harpies! There's like 5 swarming on Biggie. Biggie is relentlessly pushing, but the thing with harpies at least is Biggie is free to courage into them as they only have 1 heart. So I guess those harpies are like, activate courage on me. Just don't hit any other enemies, like a Golem or something. But yeah, build difference is mainly on Monster's Boots of Pain, but Biggie does have stuff to fight back with, like the Blast Helm. Though only with 3 bombs, which is enough, but just enough. Definitely got some good values out of the bombs that he did use, though. Monsters in the surround. Half a heart left. Healing up a bit and going back down to half a heart. I guess that solves the damage problem. Just go down to half a heart and then, like... Monsters stream froze at a horrible moment. These streams are freezing at horrible moments. And once again, we got a Blood Rapier kill for Deadringer, just with infinite damage. Monster having 6 bombs, but Biggie having Last Helm to boot. So 2 hits left for Biggie. So with stream delay, I don't even know who's ahead anymore. In the race room, Biggie finishing first yet again with a .D of 825. Monster finishing 9 seconds later with an 834. So, GG's. Monster being able to survive the Necrodancer fight, but 9 seconds behind. So, just no damage ups in that seed. Both racers having to run with just Blood Rapier, with Courage. That's pretty hard to run. Like, Courage with low damage. Courage is great, but with low damage it's diminished. It's still great, but you definitely want to find some kind of damage. A seed just didn't have it. Here's a Squaga suit you can eat up. I should have restarted the streams. I think I still have time. One more. One more seed here. They're ready to go, and they're probably going already. They are going. Timer. There we go. And Monster Stream already froze. We have a Blood Shop kill from Biggie. Picking up Chainmail, a Golden Cat, and a Blood Drum. Along with an empty heart container, Monster's throw will not work out. Giving a bit of time for Biggie to do things. Solid gold kill setup there for Biggie. Taking out the Minotaur in one hit. Monster getting the successful throw here. Going for the throw once more. Snagging up all the same items. A Blood Harp on Biggie's side will choose to pass that up. And there's a Shriner find for Biggie. Taking 1 heart of damage from the Dire Bat. Biggie is bombing for regen. Likely will take Darkness and then ring swap to that. There we go. So solid build already. And we have up Shop Bro. Which is not down Shop Bro, which means it's okay. Monster now finding the Shriner as well. Bombing for regen. Taking out 2 dragons with 1 harp hit. As Biggie finishes off the first spots for a Glass Longsword, we'll pass that up. Let's keep in with this cat and just hoping for some damage. Got some intentional spike jumps, Jack! But that's gonna allow Biggie to reach the trapdoor a lot faster. With this Ring of Regen, it's not gonna be bad at all. We have down jump again from Monster! Again! So, Monster's actually throwing this race, which is why Biggie is going to go 3-0. Kappa. And that is a good transmute for Biggie. Oh, that is a very good transmute for Biggie. He's going to get a damage up on that cat. Along with Move Dig. Not much else though, but really can't ask for much more. Monster's just going to move on with the Shovel and Blood Harp. Wow, Biggie wasting no time healing off the Moskull. That's why Shop Bros up. And a need potion for Biggie as well. With this Ring of Regen, we'll probably be able to get decent value out of that. Costs a bit of time, but should be worth it, especially given the weapon deficit that Monster has right now. So Monster is pushing this build for all that it's got. Fireball tones in purple. Keep in a blood drum instead. Yeah, Monster's still on this 1 damage. Now it's infinite damage. Monster's just running blood builds. This is all 3 races of this set. So, whether intentionally or not, Monster running blood builds. Still keeping very good pace. Biggie is catching up though. Okay, Biggie's trying to dig, but... Oh, Courage Shovel. Courage Shovel Cat. We've seen it take lives before. And an extra potion for Biggie. Biggie will spend a whole heart before realizing that they already have a potion, and that potion will be quaffed. Needs to get going. Monster is pulling ahead. And of course doesn't get the boss healing, but doesn't need it. Yeah, they could have burned. They're just in go mode, I'm pretty sure, seeing that Monster is ahead. Like, gotta get going. Not thinking straight and everything. It spent quite a bit of time getting the potion in the first place too. But solid pushing. This is a test of a 5-3 for both of these. Having to push through this pretty rough room. Biggie finding some last minute grenades could allow Biggie to take this. Monster is ahead though, and this is past left side scoots. So, on to the Necrodancer for both racers. Monster is going to use Blood Drum all the way, ignoring those 6 bombs. Has to just get the Necrodancer out. And the grenades for Biggie. Doesn't seem like it will be enough. Monster finishing first. And Biggie's not gonna finish. But Monster finishing first with a time of 7:03. Not going 0-3. Not throwing Kappa.